Hey guys, I want to welcome you to the first episode of my review series here on His White Lights Versus. What better way to start off this series than with one of my favorite video game series of all time, Fallout. So without delaying you guys from hearing what I think too much longer, let's take a look at the teaser site that led to this reveal and then jump into some commentary on the teaser trailer itself. Alright, to start off, Bethesda began this process by putting up a teaser site that solely had the iconic Fallout Please Stand By loading screen, except it was actually colorized and not the standard monochromatic green version you've seen in past games. This led many to theorize that the big announcement from Bethesda would be some sort of remaster of past games in the series, considering they had simply updated this loading screen. This also led to many fans speculating that we would see everything from New Vegas to Fallout 3 to the original entries in the series updated for current-gen consoles. While in my opinion that would have been great, today has confirmed that that is certainly not the case. So let's jump right into the teaser. Alright, so here we have that same colorized logo that was depicted on the teaser site leading up to this reveal. Notice the animation on this logo is an exact depiction of that logo on Fallout 4. They're certainly trying to set up some continuity with this teaser right from the beginning. Here we see that continuity continued with the opening of this trailer with a focus on a radio and a song playing that captures the time period in which these characters lived prior to nuclear war with China. It's interesting to me that they're playing the John Denver song Take Me Home Country Road, as this song actually debuted in 1971, way before the bombs dropped in 2077. I think this is more of a commentary on the setting we'll see in this Fallout, more so than capturing a specific time period. It would certainly be interesting to see Fallout, try its hand at wilderness survival and focus more on that setting than the urban setting of past games. The song also mentions West Virginia, so that could certainly be a potential setting for this game. This would also support the idea of a more rural setting for the main game. You can also see the date on the radio as October 27th, 2102, which means this game would take place between Fallout 4's setting of 2077 right after the bombs fell and Fallout 3's setting of 2277. This would certainly bring with it some interesting opportunities to bridge the two games' stories or bring back some familiar faces from Fallout 4, with it being only 25 years after that game. Obviously, over the next few shots, we see a vault that is in great condition, so we can guess that it has not been opened in any respect, and there has been no contact with the outside world. On the bed, we see a Jangles the Moon Monkey stuffed animal, and a good evening, good morning picture that would probably help vault dwellers acclimate themselves with not being able to venture into the outside world. We also see a board game that is titled Unstoppable, and I can't make out the last part of the title, but it appears to depict a superhero team of some kind, and we also have a guitar. This continues the homey nature of this trailer, and I am sure foreshadows the things to come later in the game. We also see a poster on the wall commemorating the Tricentennial in 2076. I am sure this will be reflected on in this game in some fashion as well. We also get a few seconds of a color TV playing with various Fallout items surrounding it, including some Nuka-Cola dolls, a Fallout bobblehead, what looks like a doll of Codsworth, and some stat-building magazines. I would assume these items would certainly be making their return in this game because they're depicted in the trailer. Then we get a quick shot of a trophy case reinforcing the idea that this vault has been ran immaculately and may be one of high value to Vault Tech in some way. Here we have more interior shots and a giddy-up Buttercup robot horse from previous games also. As the next shot begins with the traditional Vault Tech computer, we see an email about being invited to a party of some kind, and then the camera moves into the main chamber of the vault. Conspicuously, there are no people in the vault at this time. Of course, everything looks as though the vault dwellers were there recently, enjoying what they are calling Reclamation Day. We have balloons everywhere, a Vault Boy cardboard cutout, and confetti. This looks to be like a momentous occasion for the people within the vault. Then we get a quick shot of someone in the vault strapping on a Pip-Boy with the same date on the radio at the beginning of the trailer. The camera cuts to the back of this person and he is wearing a Vault 76 jumpsuit as the voiceover states, "With Vault 76, our future begins."
76, our future begins.
And we get an official logo for the game, but not much else. Lastly, let's talk about Vault 76. While it has been referenced in previous entries in the series, it has not been a place you could actually visit in-game. In Fallout 3 and 4, it is referenced as a control vault. A control group within a scientific experiment is the group that receives no treatment and is then used as a quality standard for other groups who have received treatments. So basically a vault that was not used in any type of experimentation on its inhabitants. This could explain why this vault is so important to Vault-Tec, considering all other experiments failed miserably, like the Gary Vault in Fallout 3. Supposedly, this vault housed 500 people and was not to be opened until 20 years after a nuclear attack. If that is the case, then Reclamation Day is the day when Vault 76 opens and the inhabitants are sent out to reclaim the area in which they are in. This vault is quite literally the future of humanity, as its people have not been affected by radiation or any of the other elements of the wasteland. Okay, to summarize, Fallout 76 is a control vault within the Fallout universe, and apparently the game will take place in 2102 between Fallout 4 and Fallout 3 storylines. With all the speculation going on about this game, there's no telling what we may see next, but I am sure we'll get a gameplay reveal of some kind at E3 this year. If you think back to the reveal of Fallout 4, they debuted a huge chunk of gameplay at E3 in 2015, and then revealed the game was releasing that fall also. So here's hoping that that is the case with Fallout 76. Okay guys, thanks for tuning in to our first trailer analysis on His White Lights Versus. If you like what you saw, give us a like and subscribe. Is there something I missed in the trailer? Let me know in the comments below. Also, I hope you check out my teacher versus student live streams on Saturday nights at 11 p.m. Have a good one.